You will never carry this 2 prick for Nigeria. All of a sudden, they carry 30 prick, 50 prick a day. And you want it to be normal. If I see your husband prick, I'll sit down on top. That machine I can stand. I swear down. Some of you are very lucky. And we fuck your husband. Then you know a shower cannot repent. You think I will come and tell you, I'll repent now, guys? If a shower go husband house, she go break. And we enter streets. Your adults cannot tell me shit. If my husband divorced me, you better pray. Hide your husband if you see me for streets. I'll take you, man, just to pepper you as adult and tell you to go kill your father. You people are piece of shit. Yeah. If you see my own car, bye-bye, quick, I'll enter streets. The woman where traffic me go Italy for a shower. That's so she carry my finger, my toenail, my armpit hair, my toto hair, my head hair. She carry her and keep and say she won't go use and say do juju. These are diabolical people. Normal people.
That was heavy.
Yeah.
That was a lot for me.
Why is there a lot of backlash towards this woman?
I don't know. I'm first of all, I'm gobsmacked by just the level of information she's willing to give us. Like, this is a lot of TMI, you know.
Too much information, yeah.
And I can understand about, first of all, I don't know if it's respect I have for her, for owning.
Yeah, it takes a lot of strength. A lot of like
I have a quiet level, because obviously she's traumatized, right? And this is probably her way of dealing. But the level of shamelessness or more, you know, but then I can also see why the backlash is the way it is, because Nigerians, cultural society.
We're not ready for that.
No. It's like,
I think it even goes beyond Nigerians. Like most people.
Yes.
Even
westernized.
I'm telling you, like before we moved to this part of the world, you would see all these things in the movies, and he talks about how Oyibo people are so exposed, and they are. But when you are now in the system, you now notice that a lot of them are so conservative.
They really are. A lot of things are cringe.
There's so many things that are like, oh my God, they're like looking at you side eyes, and you're like, wait, I thought this was your culture. It's actually not.
It's Hollywood trying to lie.
I swear down.
So
a lot of them are like,
you're doing too much.
Wait a minute, cover up, do this, do that.
They're very judgmental too.
They are. So that is Oyibo. Then imagine us in our whole. Meanwhile, nobody holy pass.
No.
Everybody.
You just don't talk about
No, everybody to get their own. They say who they cash be thief.
Exactly.
You understand? There's a lot of people that come in to criticize and saying all this thing. You, if you check out now, you too, you don't carry, you be a shower too, you don't carry this, you can't do this, you go like,
she talks about
we all have like one or two skeletons or more, you know, right?
Yeah.
But we're not ready as a society for that level of I'm owning my shit.
I've not recovered.
So that is where I think that's where this backlash is coming from, because people are appalled. And I think to compound it, she did my house. And you know how Nigerian men are with your husband, you know how, like, especially if you're talking about like an Igbo man, for example. And it's not just Igbo men, like men in general, like Nigerian men, they see their wives as this. It don't matter saying they don't marry you as virgin. They don't care. They paid your bride price, they done all these things. So you are their property, you are their like, you know, and then, you know, the culture around, not only the man they marry you.
The whole family,
his whole family, his cousins, everybody. So you are our wife. So there's that angle of,
you are embarrassing me.
Your full entire community.
You are.
And then, so there's so many layers. So then there's the children part of it.
Exactly.
Because she has kids.
That will grow up and see this. In fact, I think they're grown. So because she read a letter from Swanky Jerry, just cheering her on to say, I'm rooting for you, keep telling your story or whatever. The daughter read the letter.
Oh my goodness.
So the daughter must know.
And this age of social media, imagine like have maybe friends or people that using this, like, so is it, so yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot. Like,
it's a lot.
Like, to add to the list of the things you are the layers you're listing. There's the husband, there's the kids, there's friendships. Because I don't want to publicly associate myself with you if you have this kind of reputation.
Right. Even though you might be a worse person
that she is.
Right. But because she's more vocal about it, and we all like to hide our
fingers.
And be like,
there's work if she has work, or she has future collaborations, or people that want to work with her.
Right. Like certain brands and things like that, and they're like,
there's church, obviously she hates it. She doesn't want to hear anything about it, but there's that. There's her parents, there's the family, extended family.
Her mom is late, right?
Her mom is late.
So it's the dad.
It's the dad.
Yeah.
But this is all very intriguing to me, how like she can openly say things about her dad, and I think the man is with her in the UK. Yeah. So it's like, okay, when the camera cuts off, how's the house? Like, what's the temperature at home? I'm very worried.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? This is all very...
And I think something else that I've noticed, and I think that maybe that, because I've been reading a lot of comments, like I'm seeing different takes, right? Where and this, it took us a while to jump on this, because we wanted to sort of like look at it from different angles. Why is there, like, a woman has come out to say, I was trafficked as a child, this and this is my experience, this is what's happening, blah, blah, blah. And then there's all this backlash. Like, what is the genesis? Where is that coming from? So we've talked about a few of these things where it's possible that it's coming from. Another thing is, because of how vocal she is and how she talks about certain things, it sounds like, it may not necessarily be it, but it sounds like she's still promoting that lifestyle.
Absolutely.
And that is also part of where that backlash is coming from, because you see people, a lot of people calling her Ulusho, people calling her this, and she owns it with her full chest. She's like,
really does.
Inside your pocket. Yup, bring your own. I go add on to my list. Right. Like, hide your man, this, I will jump on, like, even in my own, say, do again. Oh, take him, I'm in the streets, let's go. Right? Like, so it sounds like she's still sort of, because think about it. Everyone loves a hero story.
Grass to grace.
Right. I was a villain before, but now I've seen the light, I've given my life to Christ or whatever. I've come around and I'm this person now, and now I'm promoting this beautiful, and I'm like, children, stay in school.
Yeah, the narrative.
Wives, listen to your husband. Because I was in the streets, but now I'm saved. But then she's like, oh my God, I'm a hump your man.
Yeah. The narrative we would have liked is, the scarf on her face, maybe jalabia.
Right.
Something bulky.
Right. Not as like, because she dresses very provocatively.
She does. Sometimes she doesn't wear brush, sometimes she doesn't wear trousers, sometimes she doesn't wear, like the woman that they wear clothes.
Innocent you.
Yeah. So we want her to cover up and want her to come and apologize almost and be like, this was my past. I'm sorry I did this. I'm sorry I did that.
Yeah.
I just want to help the future young ladies. What we are hearing is that the thing that she's angry about is the trafficking part and the madam part of it.
Right.
Be an ashao, but be your own boss.
Right.
Yes. Do it with your full chest. Don't walk under anybody because it was brutal. How they would she talked about the jazz. She talked about the inhumane treatment that they got. The number of and you give them a cut. The number of men you have to
give them a cut. And then they will give you the cut. You carry the money and give them, but they'll give you your percent. Your percent.
Not to know the business. There's so much she's angry about all of that. She talked about people didn't protect her. All that. My question about that is, I know she has there's underlying tensions with very dark man. And there was a time when he was fighting this in Libya, and she would attack him and say,
"Oh, she did?
Yeah, like he was just creating content. Like he was clamoring for Air Peace Airlines to bring some of the girls back home, and I think the man actually did.
Okay.
But she didn't partner with him to help, kind of correct that or fix that situation.
How long ago was that?
I can't remember if it was a year or two ago. It's not been long because I know there's tension there. So I feel like that would have been a golden opportunity to jump on that. So my question to Izzy is, what's the point of all this?
But okay, before we go there, so with the not collaborating with Very Dark Man and all of that, maybe she wasn't ready.
Okay, so why spit venom at the person?
Okay, so that would be the
question. Right. Why not let him?
Because we can't really tell a victim when they are ready to fight or face their trauma or come to terms with what has happened to them, right? They will come to that by themselves.
Oh, Izzy been talking for years.
Right.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know that.
Yeah, she's been talking for years.
Okay. But for that one, not supporting him, we can't, it's her personal choice whether she wanted to support him or not. But the backlash, that one I don't understand.
Yeah, why attack him?
I don't understand that one.
Either you stay out of it or you join him.
Right.
Because it's a cause. So that's where I'm confused.
A cause where that she's very, okay, I get that. Because something that was your experience that you are now fighting for, you've been fighting for, speaking out about it, and then there was an opportunity for that to actually happen, and then instead of, you had your choice not to partner, but then you didn't tear down.
Yes, no.
Okay.
And I think it was also, I don't know if Naptip was in the picture, but now she's asking Naptip to sponsor a book, and I'm like, is that how we want to handle this? Naptip's position is not to give you 30,000 euros to write a book about your story.
She's asking for 30,000 euros.
Yeah, at least. At least.
Okay.
I don't know that that's something.
So that's maybe part of why there's a lot of backlash, because people are now saying that you're doing this for the money, you're doing this for the clout, you're doing this for, you're not actually doing this.
There's a lot of that.
Oh yes, because I just saw, I've been seeing those kind of comments, but I didn't understand where those comments were coming from, because I didn't know there was a 30,000 angle that she's asking for
to write a book.
So that's another thing with these kind of things. When people tell their stories like this, allow people to just come out and bless you, support you. Like, you can't
solicit.
It's sounding like solicitation at this point, right? Like, because then people will now knock what you're saying to be like, this is why you're doing it, especially our people, and it may not be why. But if you now come out and you're vocal, like you're like, oh, okay, so now I want this, I want that, then it now seems like it's hard for people to have empathy when
there's a monetary value to it,
or when you are not putting that as the this is do this so that right, because I know that we're trying to wrap up because this video is we don't want it to be too long, but like another thing that I wanted to really touch on was I saw one of her videos where she was talking about, I know one lady that was trafficked and now she's trafficking other people. So are you calling these people out? Like, have you given them, like, the authorities,
that person's information?
The person who trafficked you, have you given them
because she was vocal about that. She was angry about that. People didn't protect her.
Right.
Like, I don't like adults. I hate adults. Only Red Cross will come to their aid. So people did not stand up for her.
Which is great that she's doing that. But like,
So
what
are
is
you
the
also
call to
reporting?
action?
Yes.
Have you?
That's what I'm trying to
right.
figure out.
What is
What
the
are we
call?
trying to
Yes.
achieve
What is the call
here?
to action? Because it's not enough to just set cameras and
go
run,
on this
which
story.
is fine. That you're, because that's a way to process that trauma, right? Like this happened to me. Whether it's a crash out, whether it's whatever, do what you need to do to heal, to process that, right? However you want to do it. We are not the ones that will come and tell you how you're going. Nope, that's on you to do that. But I just wonder what the end goal is, what the call to action is. That lady that you said, because if you're saying that that's a crime.
It is a crime.
Not on your part, but on the person's part. That is, well, in a way, if you are. Because lawyers in the house help us here, but like if you know someone that is,
you're aiding and abetting.
You're aiding and abetting is what I want. Yeah, if you know someone like that is committing a crime, and you're not saying right. So if you say that you know someone who's actually trafficking underage girls as we speak, because in that video she was saying that she wanted the girls to go and report. But if you know them, then you are the one as the adult. And again, this is something that you went through. You should be the one making that report.
You'll be a more credible source than
exactly
the girls who are under her. So yeah, please enlighten us. Maybe that's the part that we are all missing. Is what is the goal here?
Yeah.
Are we just letting out trauma?
Steam,
yeah, we're just letting out steam to heal, or are you trying to protect the girls in Edo State because that's where she's from? To say there's a syndicate here,
right?
And I want to expose these people because they're still doing it. I don't want more girls to fall into the trap.
Yes.
Are you trying to raise funds to write a book? Are you help us because we don't get it? This is a lot of information to be on the internet. It's a lot. I'm sorry. I don't know if you're crashing out. I don't know if because sometimes you see her laugh, this maniacal laugh, and it's like, okay, she okay? Yeah. So I'm actually really worried, and her husband seems to be taking it well. So I don't know, but we just want to know what we're doing. Right. Maybe it's something we can all even jump on and try and help the cause if there's a cause.
Yeah, because we're very particular about those kind of causes. Yeah, absolutely. So it's well, we're here for it as they unfold.
In the meantime, hide your husband.
Yes, she has told you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. Okay.
Love and light.
Love and light. Easy love and light. Hey.
It's well.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Bye, guys.
Bye.